What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video I will coach a player that is bronze and has been there for a long time. Here you will see a lot of the things that players that are hardstuck do wrong, the lack of open-mindedness that they have, and a lot more. You learn a lot of things in this video, so make sure you stick till the end. Hey, besides here, if you're looking to reach your desired rank on League of Legends, you have come to the right place. I have helped 2,500 of players reaching their desired rank from bronze all the way up to master players in all roles. Here is a glimpse of what I can do. Support main silver to platinum. AD carry main in Diamond Elo after one coaching. This is how gold AD carry's match history looks after my coaching. Silver AD carry main after getting coaching by me. Jungle main getting from bronze to gold after getting coaching by me. Mid lane main getting from Platinum 4 to Diamond 4 instantly after my coaching. Top lane main match history after getting coaching by me. So what are you waiting for? 1v9 your games and climb up the ranks now. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a review, like for like 20 minutes, or like let's because this is very important. You see?
Yeah.
You can see, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go step by step. So I want to start with saying that I'll be very honest with you, okay? Like I'll be very honest with you, and I'll tell you exactly what I think about your gameplay and what you should be doing moving forward to this if you want to look to improve. Okay, first of all, champion select composition. Right here, you said something about we have AP, we have, okay, I don't know if you remember, but you said you're not going to pick, you were thinking about picking an AP just because we might be full AD, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me show you something.
I do that in any situation like that.
Okay, let's see. So I will show you my account like from 2 years ago. So this account, I think it's 2020. Yeah, you see this win rates? So this account was Diamond 2 MMR account. Okay, 1 second. And as you can see, those win rates are 80%, 90%, 89%, playing like, I mean, I used to play support at that time, but I was playing everything. So I will tell you right now that until Diamond 2, the things that matter were, do I win lane? Is my AD carry up in CS, up in farm? Is my AD carry up in damage? Is my AD carry taking the first tower? Did we die? How many dead ratio do we have? Those things will matter if you want to improve in League of Legends. Yes, if you're challenger and you're thinking about team compositions, that's good, because being full AD will lose your game in challenger. If Faker, Chovy, Uzi, Showmaker played. In bronze, silver, gold, platinum, the worst thing that you can do, my man, is thinking about team compositions. Doesn't matter at all. Like right here, do you think that I was caring when I play against platinum players or gold players? I cared that Thresh, they have Morgana or counters or we're full AD. I didn't even care. I knew that I can stomp no matter what. Yes, even if we're full AD, if my Caitlyn is 10-0, I just win the game. So right here, what I'm trying to say is that you're looking at the wrong things. The team compositions don't matter in the game. And if you're a good Ashe, you're going to win no matter what. Or at least you're going to be better than any AD carry. So the first thing that you said about like team composition, again, that's not right. This is holding you back. You're thinking about different things that you should be thinking. It's like trying to, let's say you have a kid and he's 5 years old, you're trying to teach him basketball, and you're trying to actually teach him doing a slam dunk when he doesn't know the basics. It doesn't matter the team compositions if you don't know how to play the laning phase correctly, how to push, and I'll show you in a little bit why you don't know those things. So this is the first thing.
To counter that though, like I feel like there's not much of a difference between my Ashe and my Seraphine. So it's like there's only positives from picking Seraphine. Like
Seraphine?
in my eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's again.
Oh yeah, I would have done like Seraphine, maybe like Vigor or something if Seraphine was. But yeah, that's just like my thought process on it.
Yes, but do you see that it doesn't
totally
matter, right? Like it
I
doesn't matter.
I would think in like gold that if you had that comp for AD, and then like a thresh support, I think that I would imagine in gold that people would pick up on that, and you would be severely handicapped.
Yeah, on gold,
Like
but you're
yeah,
not
not
playing in
like
gold, right?
impossible.
Like
Oh
you're
yeah,
playing
I'm
in
not playing
bronze.
gold.
Like
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
playing
in
in
bronze,
bronze.
I can
But
play. Please.
so there's still like in my head I'd think of it as like a ratio, right? Like in gold, yeah, I would think that like 90% of the time people would build against that. In bronze, I'd be thinking like, less than that, obviously, like maybe 20% of the time catch that.
Yeah,
But again, it's like I'm only getting positives from switching to Seraphim. That's how I see it, at least. I
the
get
problem is that how can you carry with Seraphim? You're just playing support. Like you can't do
yeah,
damage and carry the game in bronze with Seraphim, man. You play Lulu, Seraphim, Karma, Janna, you just FF 15 minutes. You play, it's completely useless to play bronze with bad players. Your team don't have hands. You play Seraphim to protect them. Protect who? Do you think this Zerat is going to carry and do damage if you protect him? Or he do your mid laner? You need to play
yeah,
something that is able to carry, not something that is able to support your teammates that are bad at the game anyways and will never ever carry the game.
okay. Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's the
if I
concept.
locked in Ash, so to take that the next step farther, then if
Mm-hmm.
I'm Ash, right, and again, we're saying instead of Xerath, say it's like Rush or some like low damage support, uh, I would probably build like Blade of the Rune King or something with the magic on hit damage.
Okay, on Ashe, like against Thresh or with the Thresh?
Well, with Thresh, yeah. If we needed the magic damage, I would adapt if I had if I had Ash. If
So
I
you're
didn't
saying
go with
that
an
you'd
AP
go with
camp.
Sand on Ashe, right? Just because you have a Thresh? Or what? Because I'm not getting
If
it.
we had the 4 AD champions, all
Okay,
AD, and then the non-damage support, I would
okay.
itemize the on-hit magic damage.
And what is the on-hit magic damage? With Guinsus and
I think like Blade of the Rune King and Wits End has on-hit
first
magic
item?
damage.
First item, or what do
Yeah.
you mean? Oh shit, first item? Yeah, but you don't get the mythic. You're going to just die if you don't have Shilba or
Oh, I
Kraken.
wouldn't rush it, but yeah, instead of going Phantom Dancer, I would have went
Okay,
or
well,
Blade of the Rune King. Yeah.
I mean, again,
Is
same
that
thing.
still? Yeah, that might even be overthinking. But
Same thing. Remember that? Did you ever do the math about like the Bork AP damage? Bork wiki lol. This is not the reason why you're buying Bork. The reason why pro players are building with Sand. It's not because they need magic damage.
it's for the lifesteal, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah, so the Blade of the Rune King is mainly because of the passive. Look at this. Basic attack deal percentage of target's current health. So they get this for tanks. They don't buy this for the lifesteal or for the... They can just buy... Why don't they buy Bloodthirster? It still gives lifesteal. But no one builds Bloodthirster on this champion. I mean,
Yeah,
in general.
true.
So Bork is not a bad item. You can get it second item if they have a lot of tanks. And Wit's End is a fine item. But the thing is, when you're taking Wit's End, you're not taking it just because you need some bonus magic damage. Because, I mean, if you think about it, the item called Kraken Slayer does true damage. What does it mean? That means you don't need AP damage because you're doing true damage anyway. So you have damage anyways, right? So you see we're very wrong. Like, you have exactly what I said in the beginning of the session. You've cut to conclusions that are just wrong and you're running into a circle right now. What's going to happen in your gameplay right now, I guarantee you, you play 10 games in a row, you win. You play 10 games in a row, you lose. It's coin flip. You feel like you have zero influence. You feel like you can't do anything. You feel like it's coin flip. You feel like you just can't carry. Correct?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the game is kind of, yeah, I get it, but it is kind of coin flip, like the game, like the rank system set up. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, true, but that doesn't mean you're going to have, like, did you see, like, did you see my OPGG, the account that I just, like, started playing? Like, the game is coin flip, yeah, but I get 60% win rate. 66 on Alistar, 65 on this champ. That doesn't mean I don't lose. I will lose sometimes, of course. So if it's 50%, it's very bad. 53, 54, it's, decent. And then anything above that is better. So it's coin flip for you and you have 50%, but do you know why? It's because you're coin flipping the game. You're not losing the lane. I checked almost every single game. You're not losing the lane. The problem is that
Yeah.
you're not winning it. You're not 10-0 in the lane. You're not stomping the
No,
enemy
that's
carry.
100% true.
Right? Like if I'm playing in bronze 4 and I'm like, or no, let's say I'm playing in plat 4 and I'm like, oh, my team is so bad. This is not you, but just in general. Like, hey, my team is just so bad. I'm always like fine. I'm 0-0-0. I'm doing fine. Well, you're 0-0-0. What do you mean? Are you 5-0 in the lane and you lose the game? No. Like if you're even, don't expect to win. I mean, you're not. I mean, sure, you're not inting. You're not influencing the game negatively, but you're not winning, you're not influencing positively. If you're 0-0-0, that doesn't mean anything. You're just doing your job. But if you want to get to plat, gold, doing your job is okay. You need to carry. I mean, doing your job, anyone can do his job. I can play Jana and just do my job, but I need to carry.
No, yeah, that's how I feel.
Exactly.
100% is it's like okay, I tried hard on Ash for 100 games and I'm still in bronze. So
Yes.
Ash is my best champion, but it's like an ADC is my best role. But is it really like how much? If I'm like one of the worst players in the entire game, my best role and best champion, like how much worse could I be at the other?
Yes, we will see how do you fix that. So let's go step by step because I have a list with all of the things that you're doing wrong. In
Yeah,
you usually Ghost in this rank is not the best. It's fine for late game, but it's not the best just because if your Zerat is going to die in the laney phase and they go on him, heal is most likely better. If you're getting caught, yes, you can also save yourself with the Ghost, but usually if you have heal, you have higher chances to save your support and have yourself. So theoretically, personally, unless you're playing in Diamond 1 Plus, I will never get Ghost in this rank. Second of
yeah.
all, you said that you're getting Shilbao or Kraken based on if you get Alacrity or Bloodline. That's true. The problem is that how do you choose between Alacrity and Bloodline?
So my win rate, I like lately, I feel like it's a lot stronger with the attack speed, and I
Okay.
feel like it shows that
Yes.
in my win rates. But at the same time, like if I don't take that lifesteal rune, I feel like I'm like, well, so it's a two-sided sword. So like what I'm saying, if I took the attack speed rune, and again I'm playing a lot of Phantom Dancer IE. So it's like I find myself all the time where I'm like low health and like nobody's around me, but I still kind of have to back because it's dangerous to be around.
Yes.
So if
So it's a
the
bit more
the
complex than that.
lifesteal feels good. It feels good having lifesteal.
True, but that's
Uh,
in the later
so
stages. Remember that until 18 minutes you're not feeling it, just because you have 0.5% lifesteal, which is like really useless, or like 2% lifesteal,
even
which
yeah,
is
even like those couple percent though add up. I feel like like mid game you can feel it.
true, but in the mid game, you're already going to get Vampiric Scepter if you want to get Vampiric Scepter and you need lifesteal. Plus, mid game, you don't, like, if you get caught, you're just dead. It's not like, okay, I'm going to get caught, I'm going to survive, I'm going to lifesteal on the minions. Sometimes that happens, but most of the cases, if you get caught, you just die, and that's all. Like, you're not really going to lose the lifesteal, there is no value of it. And then in addition to that, you shouldn't get poked, your AD carry. You're supposed to stay behind of your teammates in the later stages, just deal as much damage as possible, and usually if you're chunked, you're just chunked and you just back off. Again, the way pro players look, they don't look as in, okay, I'm going to get Alacrity because I like it or Bloodline because I like it. They think about, hey, do I need Shilbao in the game or do I need Kraken in the game? And the way they decide is if they have tanks, they always go Kraken build. If they don't have tanks and the enemy has assassins, they go Shilbao. So against Yon, Diego, they have pretty good dive into the backline, and they also have Mordekaiser. So Mordekaiser can take you can take you with him. So getting the extra shield from Shilbo is very good. In this situation, we should have gone Shilbo. If you're playing against top lane Shen and jungle Sejuani and
Yeah.
things like that,
In
and you
those
know
scenarios, I know I need Kraken. But
exactly,
yeah,
beautiful.
I kind of take Shield Bow like when I feel like it. Yeah.
Yes. So this is how you decide between Alacrity and Bloodline. It depends if you need Shilbo. If you need Shilbo because you need survivability, like in this game, I would go Alacrity because Shilbo already gives you lifesteal, so getting the extra attack speed is good. But if you think that you're going to get Kraken Slayer because they have tanks and you don't need the shield from the Shilbo, then you should go Bloodline and then Kraken Slayer. The reason why you should go Bloodline is because you don't have lifesteal on Kraken, right? So you want to kind of balance it out.
How about this? I don't even know if you saw this, but I had the attack speed rune and I still bought Kraken.
I know.
Which is like the opposite of what it said.
Yes. No worries, man. No worries. We're learning. So this is how pro players think. It has to be judged like before the game starts. Like in this game again, as I said, usually Shilbo is better for you. For your MMR, people are like, you're going to get caught sometimes, people are focusing you. It's tough. I would go Shilbo most of the cases. But if you're comfortable with Kraken, you know, you can also go Kraken if you're comfortable with your positioning. Okay, good. So Ghost discussion, we talked about it, that we it's not that good in this elo, and I think heal is much better. Okay, early game. So let's go into that.
level 2 is bad.
In this situation, yes, and I'll show you. E level 2 is not bad. So remember, League of Legends is like basketball. You can never say do this in every single situation. Use E at level 2 in every single situation. It's about adapting to the enemy player. Is the enemy player...
So like when I said it's situational, I would take Q basically only if I have like 2 stacks and I hit level 2 and I'm about to auto them, you know, like if I am gonna get Q right then I would take it. But other than that, I basically never take it.
Good, that's good. I agree with you. And usually if you have a trash and Nautilus and Leona and you know you're going to use it, you can use it. The problem is that, let's talk about that right now. So you stay in the tower right now. So tell me a little bit from a scale from 0 to 10. If Viego is bot, what are the chances of him successfully killing you into the tower right here?
Very low.
Right, 0. Like, is he going to die?
Like, I mean, I'm very capable of making a mistake. I'd probably put it at like 10 or 15%, but yeah, very low.
If they dive you right here, they all 3 die. They dive at level 2.
I think I almost got them here, maybe, or maybe that was a different one. I think I only got like 1 good trade on them. I know there were...
No, I don't mean the trade. I mean the fact that, so right now, are you in a very dangerous position?
No.
So then why should you go for the E level 2? Because you don't need the vision to see the enemy jungle if you're not in a gankable position. You can just get Q, and just in case if this guy hits a binding, like an E, the stun, we can perhaps go in. But if with E, I mean, I agree with you. If you are pushing into their tower, yeah, you can just go for E, so you can actually be safer. So it really depends on the situation if you go Q or if you go E. Usually, if you have an engaged support, or if you think that you're going to use Q, or you're going to go in a very big long fight, you go Q. If you think that it's just going to be we poke, we back off, we poke, we back off, then going for E is better, because you're probably not going to hit Q anyways. From my experience, going Q in this rank is better. But again, as I said, it depends on the lane. The biggest problems are not that. So right here, you remember what you told me that you want to do with the wave?
No, I don't.
You told me that you want to let the wave to come into you and stay into the tower. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. At this point, I'm like judging myself because I just sat by the buff. And I'm like in my own head, like that's not what I would have usually done. But
so what should you be doing here? Let's see.
I don't know. I don't see them. I think
where are they?
Generally at this point, like my strategy is like wait for them to show and then kind of like see what they do. And
yeah, but
like 9 times, so it's like the same with like manipulating wave, right? Like I get the basic concept of like wanting the like where you want the lanes, but then when you factor in like a support that's throwing out shots through minions all the time, and their support and the other team's like constantly pushing,
yeah,
like
that's
sometimes
why
I'm making decisions like pushing a wave, like okay, like I know they're gonna come back. And
yeah,
that's
why you need to have decision making based on you first, and if your support is screwing it up, then you have to readapt. But you have to say that, okay, let's say for example here you have to say, okay, I'm going to freeze again, hypothetically, this is bad, but I'm going to freeze.
Yeah,
this is my plan. Okay, if Zerat is going to hit the minions like a maniac, then I'm going to adapt to pushing. But your initial plan was I'm going to freeze. If you don't have an initial plan, you're not going to know how to play the game. Like if you go into a game without a real plan, you're not going to win into the game. Like you're going into the game, and right here you're playing against Vayne Vayne was it? Vayne Lux here, you need to push them. Because if you get pushed in, what's going to happen is that Ashe, the Lux is going to completely bully you.
Yeah, Pogas under tower.
Completely bully you. Exactly. Under the tower, use the Q on you. When you play Ashe, the worst thing that you can do against a Lux is getting pushed in. If you get pushed in the tower, Lux is going to poke you. Lux is going to poke you. If you push them into the tower, then, you know, you can poke them. You can throw W, and Zerat can poke them as well. So it's very bad what you did right here. Not pushing for level 2. This is a very simple strategy that you should use every single game. Getting the level 2, pushing at level 2. So here, when I asked you what should you do with the wave, you should tell me, I want to push and I want to get level 2. Because if I get level 2, I have an advantage, I have better stats, I have one more ability, and we can go on them. We can use that on them. So here, when I see you sitting here, this is very bad. So, and it's even worse here. Look, so when you're looking at the Lux right here, what is the most important thing that I need to dodge against a Lux?
Her Q.
True.
Well, right now her E, because I think she has E.
Yeah, true, but you didn't really know. You didn't really know. So right now, what positioning do we have to have? We can go here and like farm the minions. This is number 1.
I can go anywhere for the next 10 seconds.
Right now?
Well, after she detonates it on the wave.
No. So let's say right now she has it. So if you want to push the lane, what do you want to do? Do you want to go and push the wave right here, from here? Or do you want to push the wave from here, from 2? And tell me why as well.
A. Well, the top one, because I don't see Vayne.
A as in 1?
Oh, well, if she has her ability, yeah, then other one.
Of course, but like, we need to go here. You need to go here.
I want to be out of...
Yes, so again, so let's go step by step. So why do you want to go for the 2? Again, if she has the ability, not if she throws it. Like right now, you see Lux, she didn't really throw it. Let's see. You see Lux, she didn't even throw it. Right now, we can go like this and push the way for level 2, or we can go like this, right here, and push for level 2. Which one is better?
So she still has her E?
She still has her E. We can see that she has
the bottom. The bottom.
Yes, so you can actually be the first away from her, right? Okay, what happens if you want to get level 2 and she uses the E on the minions?
Now I have to W and hit more than... I have to get a good W on minion and push hard. Or ping for Xerath to help.
Do you want to push with the W? Like, how do you feel about using the W only on the minions?
Yeah, I usually W to clear the minion.
Very, very bad in this situation. You're using the W on the minions and you're wasting all of the pressure. This guy is an idiot. He just used his E on the minions. You walk up and you hit him. You chunk him. He doesn't have his E. He's on cooldown. If I see this, he lost the lane. And not me, gold 4 player. If Lux Bronze does this, a gold 4 player will stomp this guy. Completely. Why? It's because she's 15 seconds cooldown. Why does it matter? Well, it matters because you walk up right here, you W, you auto attack, you chunk her, and then you can still push the wave. You're right, you would like to contest the push, and since she's hitting as well the minions, you would like to push it faster than her. So what a challenger player will do, will walk up right here and will angle the W in order for you to hit the Lux and the wave at the same time. This is how League of Legends should be played.
I see that.
Exactly.
Like, to me, I think that there's like a fight later where they like all in and ult and everything. And like, yeah, that to me is like a glaring mistake. Like, okay, they use everything and they don't have ult, and I do.
So right now,
to me, like in my head, I don't even see that as a mistake, really. Like
this one with the E, you don't see that. Yeah. This is why you're going to be bronze. It's because you. I'll be honest with you, right? Like, this is why you're bronze. Like, she uses E on the minions. She's level 1. She has nothing. And look at your clicking. You're just scared. Scared of who? Vayne? I mean, if you stay in this position, like anywhere in this area, you hard win if Vayne goes on you like a crazy guy. Why? Why do you win?
Because he just has Q. Yeah, he doesn't have anything either.
The Vayne?
Yeah.
True, but there is a reason why. There is another reason why if you stay right here and she's trading with you, you win. So right here, I'm not quite getting why would you be scared when you see the Lux using the E on the minions. This is a
Yeah,
huge mistake. Like, you should
I
walk up.
feel like Ash has like such a strong level 1 that I'm like really, and like it happens so often in bronze that they make like the huge mistake, like they walk up and then you can just like auto them all the way back to tower and kill them.
So
It's
this is
like
what you're
that's what I'm
waiting.
looking
You're
for.
saying that you're playing. If you're playing like a
I'm playing
bronze, you're
for
always going
Lux.
to be bronze. You're always going
Yeah,
to be bronze if you play like a bronze. If you play like a platinum in bronze, you slowly get up. Like, if you're waiting the Lux to do bronze stuff, you're never going to climb because you're going to rely on a player to be stupid in order for you
yeah.
to climb. So you're
No,
not playing the game in a
that's
correct way. You're just playing the game in a correct way in bronze, but it's the correct way that you think the game should be played in bronze. So here this was, and right now you're just waiting and just letting her push, and you're not hitting the minions. Okay, right now you're getting the minions. Like, you should look to push, and then right here, look at this. You should look to push. Like, this is the range of the Vayne. There is absolutely no threat. This guy has this range. You're right. But she doesn't have the E. She doesn't have anything. So you can actually go here and hit the wave because she's on cooldown. And right now, look at this. She has no E. Vayne is completely useless. This is Vayne at level 1. This is her range. You have Zerat. If you are right here, you can actually completely chunk the Vayne. The game is moving too fast for you. Way too fast. It's moving too fast. I think we can't keep track of 4 players in the lane phase. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think you're going to move forward if you keep playing bot. Bot is too hard for you. And Ashe is not your best champ. Ashe is holding you back. You need to learn the basics of League of Legends. If Lux is using her ability, we need to be walking up to try to trade. If Vayne is overextended here and the Lux is right here, very far away, we need to move here and try to slowly walk up on her to try to sandwich her, right? We just sandwich her. The fact that you're watching videos on YouTube, I don't care if you watch Nice, Skill Cap, Pro Guides, it holded you back. You're just seeing the game, you're thinking that you know a lot of things, but most of the things are wrong. So the diagnosis here, if you really want to get better in this game, I think we should swap to a lane where you're able to learn the game from scratch, which is most likely not AD carry, not support, not jungle, not top, most likely mid lane. In my opinion, it's going to be 10 times harder for you to move forward if you play the role that you play. Just because, as you can see, in order for you to know all of those things, you need to know exactly what every single champion can do here. And if you play only mid lane, 1v1 is very, very natural. It's going to feel very natural. So let's see the next mistakes, because I want to show you all of the mistakes. And look at Zerat. Zerat is so smart. Look, he's like, oh, Lux doesn't have ability. Vayne is stupid. She's like walking up on the wave instead of like staying back and playing slow until Lux has her ability. And he just punished. Imagine you are here. Imagine you W, auto attack. She will be this HP right now. And what can
yeah.
Lux do? Lux has no E.
In
Vayne is...
hindsight, Bane under like getting pushed under tower is pretty hard to play too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially against Ashe because you can
So
poke, right?
yeah,
That's what I'm
bad
saying, my man.
strategy going into it. It kind of just
Yeah.
goes back to like the theme of that I'm just kind of like playing the game and going with whatever happens.
Yes,
And not
yes, you
really
don't have a
making
plan.
anything happen.
Exactly, man. Exactly. We need to have a plan. Okay, so right here, look. So Lux is using E on you. You dodge it somehow. I don't know. You're fake or you do it. And right here, we have two options. Let's back off, play safe, or let's push like a maniac because Lux just used her E. So we could back off. So right, let's repeat this. So Lux is level 1, she uses her E, she misses it. We can try to get level 2 advantage and bully them with level 2, or we can just back off and sit in the tower and play safe. What do you think is the option here?
Right now, I would think that I'm not gonna get level 2 before then.
And why do you think that?
Because they have the 2 minions, the 2 casters are dead, and then they
Okay,
even got
what happens
the
if you
E
go
on them.
here? What happens if you go here, you try to push, and they try to contest you? Again, let me remind you that Lux has no E. If you go here and try to push, Oh, sorry, Cortana. You go here and you try to push right here. Zerat is right here with you. And they try to contest you. They try to hit you because you're pushing the wave. You're right, I agree with you. They have 3 minions against 2. But what happens if you move in right here? You try to hit the minions and they are going to be trying to push you, to punish you and poke you.
I don't know. It's like I think that you're gonna say I don't know. I don't know is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so right here, if the Lux has no E, if you just go and push, they can't do shit on you. They can't do nothing. If Vayne is trying to hit you right here, you just bully her the fuck out of this lane. Your Ashe with W up, Ashe level 1 is much more powerful than Vayne level 1. We don't take into consideration Lux because again, she just missed her E, so she's on cooldown. So in this position, it doesn't matter if they have more minions. You walk up and you push the wave with auto attacks. And if they walk up too close to you, you trade against them. Because they don't have an ability on the Lux, the main ability that I need to dodge at level 1 against Lux, and Vayne is completely useless. The fact that you're backing off after Lux is missing her W is completely embarrassing. They have nothing to throw it at you. Vayne is completely useless. And here, all your goal is get level 2, get level 2, get level 2, get level 2. You need to push like a maniac. Push like a maniac. You said you watch a lot of videos, right? Let me show you how they play in high elo. Ashe replay. Let me show you, my man. So look. So against Kalista. Of course, there are a lot of exceptions. So I hope we don't get into one of those exceptions. Okay. Good. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, this is exception. Yikes.
What is that thing on the left?
On the left?
There was like a little menu on there. Was that added to the VOD?
A menu?
It's not important.
Like, you mean this one? Or you mean the pen? Or what do you mean?
Nah, like
Okay.
yeah, never mind.
You see my screen? You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the enemy bot lane.
Well, this is Ashe support.
Yeah, but it's the same again.
Okay.
We're talking about the concept. We're not talking about look at this. So they just hit the minions like maniacs. Look at the Sivir. She's very focused at pushing the wave in because they wanna get level 2. And look at what they can do right now. They can't do shit. Look at Ashe. Ashe wants to poke. How can she poke? She's in the tower. And the moment when the next wave comes in, guess what? Look at the Sivir. Like right now, she just tried to get the push. In this lane, again, the rule of thumb is that level 2 advantage is important. So once you're getting in the laning phase and you can get level 2 and you can hit the minions, after the enemy Lux uses her E and she's on cooldown, we can look to contest the wave and push it, hit it a few times to try to get level 2 advantage. So we could have done this right here. Huge mistake. We're just sitting and doing nothing. The reason why you're bronze... Oh, please?
I definitely don't push level 2.
Yeah.
Hard.
This
like
is
if it happens, like they fill lane because they leash and they miss the first 3 minions, and like it plays out like that, like yeah, I know to do it. But
yes,
this is like a typical like approach that I have.
Yes. I think that you're very attached to the typical ideas that you think they are right, and in 80%, 70% of the situations you are wrong, and that what's going to end up happening is that you're not going to get bullied because those people don't punish you. The problem is that you're not punishing their mistakes and you're not winning. Again, you're not losing, but you're not winning. The reason why you have super good KDAs, I knew it and I didn't really tell you this because I wanted to see you first.
I don't die in lane very often. Yeah.
That's the problem. That is the problem. If you're going to play safe, if you're always going to play League of Legends safe, you're never going to know how to like when to go more aggressive. You're never going to be able to recognize those situations when you can be a bit more aggressive because you never play aggressive. You're always playing safe. You're always playing slow. You're always letting the waves come into you. And this is what those KDAs they tell to me. Look at this. I can show you. So this is a mistake in terms of the approach. It's like you're trying to play basketball and you're never trying to score. You're just trying to pass. Like, how are you going to get better at scoring for 3 points if you never try to score? Like, that's in League of Legends as well. How are you going to get better at carrying your games and getting 5 kills in the lane and being able to recognize those aggressive moments if you never play aggressive and you always let them push into you and let them have uh, have the opportunity to do whatever they want in the lane? They will push, they will ward, they will pressure you. You just let them play the game. It's like you're playing basketball and you're just passing. You're never taking any responsibility of trying to score. Because, you know, you can say, oh, but I'm passing really well. Like, I have a very good accuracy and everything. But you're not scoring at all. You're not even showing, like, you're not even trying to score at all.
Well,
That's,
and then on top of that, and you know, if you're playing that like style, so
of.
we haven't even gotten to what I mean. This might be my biggest issue, honestly. I
Mhm.
don't know, but I'd said at the start that I consider like my late game team fighting, like the positioning, I'll get caught out a
Maybe.
lot. So it's like I'm playing this like late game playstyle, and then I'm not even executing it at the
Yes,
end.
yes. Do you know what's funny, my man? 85% of your games in bronze and silver, they are decided in the first 12 to 15 minutes. Yes, there are
Yeah.
also going to be throws. Yes, there are, but 85% are going to. Like, I showed you my account with 90% win rate in Diamond 3. I played in bronze a
No.
lot and I win every single game.
Yeah, I watch like Vapor Dark, who
Yeah,
does like
I
his
know him.
climbs, and
I know him.
he has like a 90% win rate up
Yeah,
to like
exactly,
masters. It's like insane.
exactly, exactly. Like, what I want to tell you is, like, look at my KDAs. This is my first season. I was silver, and second season I was platinum already instantly. Why? It's because I was playing so aggressive. I was trying out things. I was going in, even though I died. I was trying to learn the game, playing the game to learn. Look at my KDAs. I die a lot, a lot, a lot. And then guess what? The next season when I get platinum, I don't die that much. I have 6 death ratio per game, not 7, because I'm trying to push my limits, trying to play more aggressive, trying to learn the game, and trying to. I go there, and even though sometimes I die and I'm wrong, like, I'm testing my ideas. I'm like, hey, we're winning right now. I go in, I die, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm stupid. We're not winning right now. And next game, I know it. Oh, okay, remember what happened last game? I know right now against Vayne, we're not going to go on them at level 6 or whatever it's going to be. Like, what I'm saying is that you need to have a playstyle that is based and focused on learning the game. If you have blue KDAs and you're playing so safe, you're never going to learn the game. You need to have a playstyle, like, again, same analogy with the basketball. Like, a really good player that is an insanely good player I don't know what name I should give it to you. Is very good at scoring for 3 points. Imagine how much he practiced in, like, in training. Imagine how many times he missed. Imagine how many times he was frustrated because he was so bad doing it. But he tried it and tried it and tried it. That's League of Legends. If you don't try it to go there and die and play more aggressive and push your limits, you're not going to win. You're just running into a circle. This is why, again, you have this 4 KDA, like 4.4 death ratio. It's bad that you're not dying. You should die in the game because that's the only way you're going to learn the game. If you go there, fail, and just test your ideas. Remember when you were like, oh, Ash is stronger than the Vayne level 1. I don't know. Let's test it. Let's go in and see. You're right, by the way, but if you don't test it, you're not never going to find it out if you're right or wrong. You have a billion ideas, but you never test any of them. And the problem is that you're not able to actually learn from testing, I think. So I think you might need a little bit more help. How many videos did you watch from my channel, by the way?
I think I've been following you for like a month, so
A
I've
month.
probably
Okay.
seen like a dozen.
Okay. Okay. On 80 carry or on everything?
I'd say most of it's 80 carry.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Good. So early game is extremely important. Extremely important. And I will show you, like, um I will show you even more here.
Those are timestamps that you have, right?
Yeah, yeah,
400.
those are times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They are times. Okay. 400. Okay, here we're playing safe, we're getting the farm from under the tower. Again, we're not really going to talk about this one, this is fine. Okay, based on what you see right now, based on what you see on the HP of the Vayne, based on what you see on the Lux mana, based on what you see on your HP and mana, what should Ash be doing? Option number A, walk up and try to use the W on the Vayne and try to play more aggressive because she has low HP while avoiding the Lux Q. Or B, play safe because we need to let them push and get as much farm as possible.
for context, and I know you'll probably laugh at this. Right at this moment, I'm thinking I just should wait it out because I'm pushed in and wait for jungle to gank us because he's probably not gonna recall for a couple minutes. So jungle will probably path down. I think jungle recalls after this gank, and then he kind of like comes down, does like a full
So
clear,
it doesn't
and then
matter.
ganks
It
at, like,
doesn't
level
matter.
7.
It
But
doesn't
that
matter.
was what was going in my head.
Yes, okay,
And
I
I
see.
saw
And right now,
top too when I'm telling myself.
again, like your jungle is not going to help you. You have to like not have expectations of your players because they will not help you. But
Yeah.
from Ash perspective, what should you be doing right now?
So that's my plan. Like again, this is like my thought process at this point in the game.
I see.
It's like I'm just gonna wait out a jungle game.
I see.
That's like literally what's going on in my head.
Okay,
like,
but
if
what
they
should
make
you
a
be
big
thinking?
Mistake, I'll do it. But
what
other
should
than
you
that,
be thinking here?
I should probably be playing more aggressive.
Of course, the guy is low HP. The fuck cares about the graves? He's ganking top. Like maybe he's going to gank me like 5 minutes, but in those 5 minutes we can get 3 to 4 kills on lane. Like look at this. Like look at those clicks. So Vayne is so stupid right here. Look at this. I don't even have words to describe it. You have your W up. She's walking up. What the fuck is she doing here?
Yeah.
This guy's stupid. We can kill this kid. You see my man here? So this guy is like, we're not punishing mistakes. Ash is one of the best champs.
If I was positioned like right there where you pause it, I'm behind the minions. But if I'm like in position to W him,
yeah, you can W here because you're going to kill
W
the minion.
and then dodge a Q from Lux, then yeah.
From the Lux, yeah, exactly. Like here I would even W the minion because you're going to kill the minion and hit the Vayne as well. But the rule of thumb is that you need to posture more aggressively.
Yeah.
Like we're clicking here and here. Why? And this is the range of the Lux Q, right? So you're not going to tell me, oh, but I was scared of Lux Q. Wait, this is the range of the Lux Q, plus you have a big wave in front of you. The Lux Q can't go through more than 2 minions.
Well, I would have already chunked him with an auto W, or like a W auto, and then maybe I get hit by a Q, and if I don't get hit by a Q, then he's dead.
You see this one is another huge one. So look at this. What should we be doing
in
right here?
I can definitely see that.
Like, okay, so tell me a little bit more about what are the threats here.
I mean, the jungle gank or...
Oh, wait. So you're saying that you're going to get Dove that will go on you into the tower right here.
I don't really have any like mortal threats, right? Exactly. Like lethal threats right here. Yeah.
Okay, can Lux kill you? Can Lux kill you? With a Q? She can hit Q right now on you. Can she kill you?
If she hits Q and I haven't hit Vayne, then I'd have no advantage. But
so right now,
playing, yeah.
Right now, she hits Q on you. The Lux hits Q on you, and you will they will hit you, but you will hit Vayne. Who wins?
Yeah, I should be playing more aggressive here.
Yeah, so who wins if you get Q'd now by the Lux, and as in the meantime you're hitting the Vayne, and they both hit you, but you hit the Vayne? Who wins that?
Probably us. Yeah.
You win because you have a huge HP lead, my man. What is the worst thing that you can do right here? Clicking back. Why? Why are you scared? Scared of who? You see this, my man? This is why we're stuck. Teamfights, you can be faker in teamfights. It doesn't matter if you're doing this in lane.
Yeah, true.
Right?
No, this looks really bad. This looks really bad in hindsight.
Exactly. And then here, look at this. So Lux uses Q on the minions. Uses E on the minions. What's the worst thing that he can do? Clicking back. Move into them. They have nothing. We need to punish them, my man, here.
Yeah, but so now in this one, right?
Yeah.
The other one was very clear. The other one, like, I clearly see the mistake and not taking advantage of it. Here, now, if I was to get on the Vayne, I'm really just kind of poking him. And if I was like to get autoing him and he's moving backwards, then I'm going to be taking minion aggro. Kind of like evens out that trade where I'd probably lose the trade.
Let's go step by step. Let's go step by step.
Maybe
so
a little on top.
You walk up right here. You hit the Vayne. You're saying that she will back off, right?
And then I'm like, like following him, lethal tempo.
You don't follow him if you're into the minions. You're just following him if you know you can actually kill them while tanking the minions. But if you're right here and you see that you're tanking the minions while you chunk them, you can back off, drop the aggro of the minions, eventually even go into the brush if you want it, and then you want to walk up right here. Vayne is going to be like right here and you just W her and you play around poke because she will get zoned out. So I'm not saying you need to go straight on her and all in. Walk up right here, try to chunk her, and in this position, if you're full HP and she's chunked, you can tank a billion minions, you still win.
Yeah.
Because they have 0 abilities. So you have to understand that in this lane, the minions don't matter that much just because the HP lead is super huge,
So big,
super huge. And the fact that the Lux uses E and Q on the minions, it's a lot more severe than if they have 4 minions around them. Because right now they have nothing, and when I say nothing, I mean nothing. They have no tumble, no Lux Q, no Lux E, nothing. We should walk up and use our HP lead advantage, and you're just backing off. You're like, oh, but I want to play safe. Look at this. You just oh, but I want to play safe.
Okay, I get the this part that I need to play off of their abilities more.
Yes, and again, as I said, in my opinion,
I don't cooldowns.
Of their cooldowns, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think again,
because I feel like I play off their abilities. Like I'm conscious of like Lux's E range, but I'm like conscious of her E range even when she doesn't have.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what you're going to do right here. So Lux could be into the brush right now. We don't know. So staying onto the left angle is very good. This is the range of the Lux, so right now you're completely safe. So if you want to walk up right here and try to hit
you told me to do
that. I know.
I think I was down there.
But this is the reason. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good that you're trying to W. You didn't really hit it. Right now you're trying to go on her. We don't know about the Lux Q, right? You always have to remember that she could be right here, and you have to imagine, draw an imaginary circle with her range. This is her range in which she can use the Q on you, right? This is range.
Yeah. If he didn't condemn me, I think I would have followed that out a little bit more there.
Yes. But
I think I would have forced them to hit the Q, really. Because, yeah.
And right here, same thing. Look at this. Who should walk up on each other right here? Who's winning here? 1v1.
I would 1v1, yeah.
True. What is the worst thing that can happen if Lux is in the brush?
I get chunked, and I'm probably still ahead.
Yeah, so you get chunked, and since you're 1v2 and you're right here, you don't want to do that. So you want to just hover the left-hand side. You want to stay right here, right here, right here, right here, depending on how aggressive you want to stay. Why do you want to stay on the left-hand side here? On this angle here. Why is it better than staying here?
Because jungle's a threat too, but the bigger threat is the Lux and the bush.
The Lux, yes. So you should stop thinking about the jungle, man. You have the tower right here. You should stop thinking about the jungle. This is very wrong. If you're staying here into the tower, you wanna think about the enemy jungle because he can just sneak behind you. If you're in the tower, jungle, if he dives you, you can just get a free kill.
Yeah, I think that Lux actually recalled too.
Yes, but again, remember that it's a bronze player and she just did a mistake. I know that. Right here, the problem is that
we start pushing the wave and she pops up over by like.
Yes. But this is really bad. Like you know that she could be into the brush and you're still staying here instead of staying here on this angle. Like she just can just kill you. You really have to think about, hey, what can she do in the laning phase and how can I react to this? If Lux is right here, then why don't we stay right here so she doesn't have range and you W Vayne and you just stay here when she can just go on you?
I have to jump off. I have a call that's coming in.
Okay, good. So no
I
problem.
Appreciate this.
No problem.
I stayed some more games. We're gonna book another one and see if I got any better.
Sounds good. So I want to help you. I really stayed a lot over time for you. I hope you can see that. And please, if there is anything that I can help you with, just message me on the Discord and I will be here for you. There is a lot of things that we need to work on and I would love to do a VOD review for you.